What is going on, beautiful people? It is your boy Knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your first 10 notary clients without signing services. I'm actually very excited to talk about this. I think this is going to help a lot of people out. And after being in the business for almost 10 years, making millions in my notary business and having days where I make 10K plus a day in revenue from my business, I know that I'm more than qualified to show you guys and put you in the right direction. And if you're the type of person that wants to see proof, you want to see it yourself, click the link in the bio, see the free training. As you click on that, you'll see where I break down the entire process to you guys. And there's a free system that I use, and it shows you the live numbers, and I pull it up so you can see yourself. But anyways, how do you make your first 10 clients in the notary business? So this is one of those things where it's like, it's very hard for people to do it. And when you get your feet wet, especially when you enter a new business, one of the first things that you want to do is make money in your business. One of the first things is like, okay, cool. I got my commission now. I don't got a website. I don't got nothing knowledge. What do I do next? You know what I'm saying? If you're at that point where it's just like, all right, what do I do next? I'm here to break it down to you. So how do you get your first 10 clients without a signing service? And let me take a step back. What is even a signing service? These are bigger companies, notary companies that usually give out business to notaries so that they can have some business coming in. It's kind of like a synergistic type of relationship where, you know, they make money, they share the money with you, and you make them money because they get the clients, they do the marketing. But the problem is when you work with the signing service, they just give you business and you might not get it. So sometimes you can sign up with these signing services and you might get like 1 or 2 calls a month. That's not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? And if you came in here to make more money, if you came in here to actually have a side hustle where you can either do it to get you an extra 5K a month, extra 10K, or just leave your job, period, then you're not going to do that just off of signing services alone. Because what happens is they're just giving you the fish, right? They're just giving you the client, giving you the fish. They're not teaching you how to fish. So if more notaries come in and they just get a notary for cheaper, they're just going to go with the notary that's cheaper rather than working with you. And if there's a whole bunch of notaries that they already work with, you're going to be like number 27 on the line and maybe you'll get a call. So how do you do it yourself, right? I want to understand that I want to break it down so you guys can understand that, right? First up is you need to tell your personal network first. First step. Tell your personal network first. That's the best thing you can do, right? Out the gate, as soon as you get that, I'm saying like green feet and all, as soon as you get that notary commission, people around you need to know that you're a notary. Even if you just do it like a little post on Instagram or it's like a little story post or a TikTok, even if it's just like some subtle things like, hey guys, I finally just got my notary commission. Boom. Something just like that. So people will be like, oh, congratulations. But what you're doing is you're putting it out there, right? You're putting it out there. It's not like you're begging for business. You're sharing your success with other people, and people want to be a part of other people's success. Like, oh, I was around there when you first got your notary commission. I was around. You know what I'm saying? People want to be a part of your success, and you'll get better outcomes like that rather than saying, hey, I got my notary commission. If you need to get something stamped, please come do business with me. Now it feels like begging. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's a difference in how you do it. You're doing the same thing. You're basically, look, you're doing the same thing. You're letting people know that you have your commission and that they can work with you, right? So instead of saying like, hey, I got my notary commission. If anybody needs something done, please like reach out to me and let me know. It's better than saying, hey, finally got my notary commission. I did great in all my classes. I'm now officially open for business. It sounds better. It sounds more like, oh, wow. Okay, cool. He got his notary commission. Okay, I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind rather than like, oh, man, here he goes begging for business. It's different. But you want to tell people in your network first. So that could be your friends, family, coworkers, church members, local contacts. Everybody should know that you're available. You're open for business. You can do what you're doing. Next up, you want to post this in your local Facebook groups, right? So one of the things I tell people, what I was going to say, post in your local Facebook groups. Post in your local Facebook groups, right? So this can be any group that's near your community, that's in your community, and basically any neighborhood groups or business groups that are near you. Those are the ones that you kind of want to just put it out there like, hey guys, just got my notary commission. I'm now officially open for business. The same thing you would do on Instagram and anything else. You're just putting it out there because you don't know if somebody just reach out and say like, hey, I actually need something notarized. Can you help out with that? You need to put it out there. They need to know you as the person that does notarizations. Even if you just drop a little picture of you doing a notarization with somebody like, hey, just had a great signing with this person. It looks good. And it's kind of like, it's like you're selling without selling. You're marketing without directly putting it in front of people's faces. So it's not like saying you posted a picture just getting something done with the client, like a signing done with the client, looks better than you saying, hey guys, can you do some business with me? It just looks better. It looks like, okay, this person's out here. Oh, he's already signing and doing stuff like that. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I know that he's a notary. I'm gonna just go to him. It's better doing stuff like that. But your personal network is good, and then your local Facebook groups, especially if you're active in them, like if you're in the hiking community, the walking community, whatever it is, feel free to put it out there, or even have a T-shirt when you're going around places like this. Next up, you need to set up your Google Business profile. You have to do this. Your Google Business profile is just a way to let people know in your area what you do, especially when they're searching for like notaries in their area. Then you're gonna be one of the people that pops up. It's important to set it up. I'm gonna go more in depth about this, or if you want, you can book a call. We'll show you exactly how to build it out, so you can actually have it optimized as best as possible. But in a nutshell, you want to build a Google Business profile and connect your phone number and your website to this, so that you're able to actually show that other people that you're open for business. So this is kind of like going a little bit outside of your normal circle. Maybe people that drive in your area, they'll now see that, okay, this person is a mobile notary and this person is actually open for business. Next thing you can do, and this is going to be a little bit of sweat equity, right? Visit 10 local businesses. So this is a little sweat equity. What I mean by this is like there's two ways to make, well, there's a lot of ways to make money. You can make money from making money. You can make money from sweat equity, which is just putting in the time and the labor. And then you can make money from sweat equity, labor, and you can make money from your own money. But anyways, what I'm saying is when it comes to local businesses, this is going to take a little sweat equity. You can go out there and you can reach out to these businesses and just say like, hey, I'm just the local notary. And you can go into these tax offices. You can do it into these law firms. Maybe some shipping stores like UPS or like FedEx. You can go into those. You can go to hair care homes and like real estate offices and just let them know like, hey, you're a notary. Drop off some cookies or Krispy Kreme donuts. I used to be real slick with it, like real slick. Get a little treat for them, like, hey, just wanted you to know, staple my business card to it. Like, hey, just giving you this out. I'm a new notary that's located in the area. I just wanted to wish you guys a blah 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 blah. Be slick. They know what you're doing. They know that, okay, you're giving out good business, but it's good business. You're bringing them a gift. You're bringing them your business cards. They'll keep it on file. If they ever need anything, hey, what about that nice, handsome young gentleman that gave us donuts and dropped off his business cards? They'll be more inclined to work with you than they will a random person on the street. You see what I'm saying? So you need to visit these businesses, especially if you have a free weekend, whether you work a 9 to 5 or not. Go out to these companies, drop off your business cards. You can go to office buildings too and do the same thing. Just go ahead and do it. This is your business. This is your future. Your business is a reflection of the amount of effort that you put into it. So if the business isn't working, it's not because the business model doesn't work, because you're doing something or you don't know something that's causing your business not to be as efficient as it can. But anyways, with that being said, visit 10 local businesses. Those are the examples of some of the ones that I told you. Those ones work really well, so you can do it. Next, you could offer same-day availability. Offer same-day availability. There you go. What in the world? It said a very good. Doesn't make sense. Avail a. So yeah, offer same day availability. So one of the things with some notaries, if you're one of the people that have like a little bit more flexible time, then you can go ahead and just offer same day availability, which allows you to get more clients like fast. So some notaries, once they start making money and they get a little bit more bougie, they might turn down more jobs just because they can. But if you're able to knock out some jobs in the same day, offering the sale day availability does two things. It lets clients know that, hey, you can do things right now, right away. And then two, you're able to charge a little bit more than what you usually did because you're able to do the job within 1 to 2 hours. So you make a little bit more money and then you get business away from the bigger guys because they might not be able to hop onto an opportunity as fast as you can. So when you offer stuff like that, especially if you're doing like this 2 hours or less service, that looks really good. Or even 1 hour or less or 30 minutes or less, depending on how close you are to the people, to the clients, the prospects, then that's really good. That looks really good on your end. So I just want to put that out there. What you need to be doing too, after you have your GMB up, your Google My Business or your Google Business profile up, you need to be asking every client for a review. This is super important because it's the credibility factor, right? The more clients that you have, the more views, the more it's on public display, the more people want to use you. Think about it like this. When you go to Amazon.com, if you guys shop online, I don't know if you do out there, but if you guys shop online and you go to Amazon.com, a lot of times, most people look at the comments. The more reviews you see, the more inclined you are to use it. If you saw let's just take it really simple. If you saw this mouse, right? You saw this mouse on Amazon. One review had 15,000 reviews and 5 stars. Another one had 5 stars and 2 reviews. Which one are you more likely to use? The one with more credibility. And it's the same way in the notary business as well. Like any other business, the more credibility you have, the more people are inclined to work with you because they see that, hey, other people worked with you and they left a good review. So the chances of that being more successful, or the product that you get being what you want, works well, is going to be a lot higher. So it's the same thing with you. You need to do that. Next up, you want to follow up with everyone, right? When you have a client coming in, especially when you're not making a lot of money yet, or you're trying to get those first 10 clients, anybody that calls you or reaches out to you, you need to follow up with them. Most of the beginners lose their clients because they respond once and they never get back to those clients. So if you're doing something like that, you need to go ahead and stop that and actually reach back out to these clients immediately. Even if they don't answer the call, you need to put it somewhere in the calendar to give them a call back, because sometimes they just get caught up in their life and they forget, like, oh, you know what? I completely forgot that I need to get something notarized. And there you go, calling them back, letting them know, like, hey, I saw you reached out, just calling to make sure everything is good. Did you get your notarization complete? If not, you can be the person that does it for them. And if you want to sweeten the deal, they're like, no, but I didn't really have time. Well, hey, just let me know if you do. We'll give you a 20% discount off since it's your first time working with us. Doesn't matter. At least you get that business under your belt and you get your feet wet. But yeah, I won't complicate it too much to you guys. Do these things right here and you'll be above and faster than, you'll be farther ahead than many of these other notaries out here. So just do these things. Do these things, because all these small little iterations that you make to your business pushes you past everybody else, so you can actually start making money a lot faster. And then other people are going to wonder, like, how are you making that money so fast in your notary business? These are the ways. It's not rocket science. People are just lazy, to be honest with you. But anyways, like I said, that's the big picture. If you're a notary out there that wants to learn how to make 5 to 10K in your notary business, but you're not sure how to do it, just remember, it's not about taking on more random clients. It's about the structure and the systems behind your business. So if you click on the free training in the link in the bio, in the description down below, you should be able to see the numbers that I've talked about. I show you that live. I break it down to you guys, and I give you all the information that you need in doing that. So go ahead and check it out. It'll be more than worth it, and it'll help you guys out. But hopefully, like, you enjoyed this. Good luck on your first 10 clients. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.